Alright, Mandalore from Maw. Noah Rogers on one of my other YouTube videos commented that we should get a roster review update. Before I get into that, here's my cam that I unlocked yesterday. Same footage you saw in the other video. This is what I'm going with for now. He's not going to be viable really in anything except some testing, but there he is. So thanks Noah for the idea. Good idea to get an update on the roster review. You can see I have all the check marks for Galactic Legends, which apparently are coming out tomorrow, Wednesday the 25th. It hasn't hit the Swiggo forums yet, but there are other posts on other websites indicating the event starts tomorrow. Go figure. Thanks for nothing, CG. The good news again is that it's going to run all the time. Here you see my 13s, some of my 12s. I got a lot of relic mats hoarded. I got a lot of gear hoarded. I haven't touched much of my roster, but I'll give you updates all the same. We'll go through the important ones like 501st and gas. I'm running all 4 protection primaries with as much offense as possible. Also with some speed. I probably could have a better triangle, but that's what I got right now. 5s, I'm going the health and protection route. A lot of people go the defense route on 5s. When 5s sacrifices himself, the other clones take his max health, max protection, speed, and offense. So to the extent that you can cover all of those bases, good on ya. For me, I would rather them take the health and protection, speed less important because my guys are really fast, offense less important because my guys are pretty offensive. So you want to try and balance that out. If your other clones are fast and offensive but are perhaps lacking in overall hit points, maybe mod your 5s for hit points. Alternatively, some of the logic is that the longer your 5s takes to go down on his own, if he's pulling taunts, then the more likely you'll get to Rex's ultimate. There are a couple of different schools of thought. I think the only downside to my clones is that my Rex could be a little faster. He's only 317, but I can't make him any faster without pulling from one of the other comparative metas like Darth Revan or Bastila, so I really don't feel like doing that. You see my offense on my Arc and Echo. I opted for offense as opposed to crit damage because the turret from Arc does not crit. It does true damage, so I'd rather just have a much higher base level offense than a high crit damage. My Ahsoka's only relic 6. After I see what's going on with GLs, then I will maybe address that. Bounty hunters really haven't changed all that much. Obviously, they're not getting much relic love right now. I did finally get a good crit damage set on my Django. For a long time, I had a speed set. This is almost as fast, much more useful crit damage set. Bosk is the same, fast and tenacious. His modding has not changed. Boba, I really want to get a crit damage set on Boba, but I have just awful luck with crit damage mods, so maybe one day. Same thing with Dengar, he's still running speed because his base level speed is so fucking slow. Zam, I like her really fast. More bombs and all that. Really like her fast like that. We'll just look at Sergeant and Cody. Sergeant's still running the same crit damage, crit chance set. I really haven't moved any mods off of these tunes, even though I don't use them as often. Cody's got 100% crit chance, I think, which is where I want him. This is an important faction. Crew does not need to be fast anymore, especially if you have both Zetas on him. So I opted for HP and tenacity with a little bit of speed. With the addition of Hux and First Order Sith Trooper, he does not need to be fast or offensive, he just needs to be tanky. Kylo, another tune that I wish I had crit damage mods on, but I'm okay with him being fast. because he can reduce or reset his cooldowns there. And the reason why that is important is for, no, not this, this. First order allies with advantage gain 25% turn meter. So if he's resetting that cooldown and constantly doing that AoE, obviously you know with Hux and First Order Sith Trooper, advantage is very important. This is why crew doesn't have to be fast, because you have a fast Hux and you are good to go. Mine is 300 before the crew lead bonus. Obviously the team makeup will change with GL Kylo. Here is Sith Trooper. This is where your offense comes from. It's a great tune. I love it. First Order Stormtrooper, I really don't use that much anymore. I have been using Phasma as my 5th for Victory March for the advantage. Her base level speed is really slow, so I do have a speed set on her. She's really only there for Victory March, and then if she can land speed down with Fusillade, that's a bonus. But she's really just there for Victory March and that 5 for turn meter increase and advantage. I really don't use Fox anymore. I may repurpose those mods at some point. Getting into GR, the ones I haven't already covered, my Shock is still fast as fuck. I don't even remod her for the Reek mission. She could be a little faster, she could be a little tankier, but I don't even remod her anymore. Kenobi, I have tried 100 times over to get a better mod set on him that doesn't have speed, or isn't a speed set anyway, but I genuinely cannot find a better mod set for him than what I already have without taking from someone that's honestly more important. 3PO, fast and potent, that's it. That's all I really care about. Anakin still has the same mod set that I've had on him since the JKR counter to Darth Revan first came out. Yoda, another character that I still have stacked speed on. It's pretty offensive, so I'm just kind of leaving him for now. I kind of like him fast for all the buffs. I forgot to go over Padme actually, but whatever. R2, he's fast. That's really all he is. He's fast and potent for burns. Zaris running full health with a health arrow. She had a shit ton of health. That's really it. I forgot to do Padme in this. Geos haven't had any love at all. At all. Geo Brood Alpha is the same, still fast, still tenacious, with a little bit of crit chance for a Dispel on basic. What else? Yeah, he hasn't changed at all. Sunfac, full health, doesn't really need speed. He's just there for Dispel on basic also. I think yeah, that's it. That's really all he's there for. Spy, my same crit damage, crit chance. You just want him there for that assassinate, some speed, so does keep going. Poggle hasn't gotten any love at all. Soldier, still that same crit damage, crit chance set with some speed, 88% crit chance. Bare minimum you want 80, so he's going over and over and over and over again. Other Jedi, my Jedi Knight Revan, same thing, hasn't moved. Again, I haven't moved mods much at all. My Old Ben comes in really, really handy in light side TB. So if you have the spare mods and relic and gear, go for Old Ben. Jolie Bindo still going full tenacity for extra crit avoidance. Bastila still has not changed from the same Jedi Knight Revan counter to Darth Revan. She's fast, that's really all she needs. Hyoda, fast as fuck. I did add the second Zeta on Hyoda because I had so many to spare. I relicked Kanan and Ezra thinking they might be useful in light side TB, but they really are not. So that's unfortunate. In fact, all those Jedi in that bottom row I relicked for light side TB, and they are less than useful. Night Sisters, I haven't really changed much aside from boosting Old Daka. Townsend, I finally got a good offense set on her with good potency, or at least some potency. Daka, full health, man. Full health. I do have a speed arrow on her, but otherwise, full health, 142,000 health. She is the reason why I can take out GG BB-8 teams with little to no difficulty. Asajj, still want a crit damage set on her. Spirit, I took my crit damage set off of and put an offense set on. It is almost as good, but the crit damage set was better served elsewhere. And then Zombie is still the same, fast and healthy. That's really it. No change there. Old Republic that no one uses anymore. Really just Mission and Zalbar. Zalbar is still running this weird crit chance, potency, health with tenacity sets, crit avoidance arrow. It's fine. I'm not really going to do anything with that. I don't really use them. I might even repurpose this crit damage set off of Mission just because I don't really use her. So what's the point of wasting these? I don't even really use her in GAC anymore. Rebels, covered most of these. Luke, Han Solo, everyone knows how to mod those. Crit damage. Resistance, alright, I did a lot of work on these, obviously. I did get a crit damage set on JTR. Finally, she's still pretty fast. I had a speed set on her before, but yeah, I finally got enough crit damage mods where I could put them on her. BB-8, fast as fuck. 3PO we did already. Stick Ray, who cares? Holdo. Holdo, I'm running health and potency for the AoE days. She is slow as fuck and her base potency is terrible. This is one of the best characters. Resistance hero Finn. A lot of people are running crit damage. That's fine. I like my Finn fast as fuck. More AoE bombs, more turn meter swaps and cleanses and all that good stuff. I love this character. I love it. Poe, haven't really found a home for him yet. That will obviously change once Galactic Legend Ray comes out. Likewise, he is pretty fast with potency. He's got that stun. Old school Finn, still fast, potent. You could put more offense on him instead, especially if you're running him in just for raids, but I kind of like him fast for the cleanse and taunt and whatever else. The other ones there hurt my soul for having relict. Scoundrels, went over most of them, haven't really touched anybody else anyway. I obviously did the veteran smugglers, still waiting on their resistance tag. Seppies, pretty much untouched since the last time, running full health GG with some speed. B1, same thing, offense and potency. He's still pretty fast. What's weird is his base crit chance is very, very high for a character that cannot crit. So good design work there, CG. That makes a whole lot of fucking sense. B2, I'm still running the same 100 potency tenacity. Obviously, you want to stack his overall hit points if you can. Watt, fast as fuck. Look at that, 328, not bad. Dooku, I'm running speed and potency for the stuns and shocks and whatever. Speed to basically AoE stealth any of the other separatists that he is on a team with. Newt, fast with a little bit of potency. He probably could have more, but that's fine. I don't use him that often anymore either. DDK, haven't touched. Magna, health and tenacity. I do switch my Daka set to Magna Guard when doing that Ewok assault battle because it makes a huge difference. My Darth Revan still fast as fuck. His mods haven't changed. Malak, stacking protection and tenacity. I could change his speed. Malak is best served either the fastest or the slowest on the team. Palpatine, no love. Slapped a couple of spare 6Es on there. I haven't even done his Crackling Doom Zeta. Let me see how many Zetas I have stocked up. Treya still fast with some HP. That is for an alternate GG counter, the Palp Treya Trio counter. Bastila still fast. That's really all. Did him already. Scion, same thing, still fast for that alternate GG counter. Yeah, potency. Dooku we did. Nihilus, doesn't really matter how you bought Nihilus, honestly. I got him with some speed and potency and whatever. Vader, same thing, slapped a couple of spare 6Es on him. I haven't even done that Zeta, probably won't. I just want him to go first if I can. 270 is actually kind of slow, but whatever. Marauder, got my crit damage on. Best under a Darth Revan lead. Sith Trooper, just HP, really. Alright, what is next? I think that is really it. Yeah. Let's go back and do my Padme, because I forgot to do her. She's still pretty fast. Yeah, she could be better, but she is serviceable as is. She's serviceable. What's up, girl? Alright, we'll take a quick look at my ships. You see where I am with Malevolence. Almost there, sort of, kind of, little ways to go. Everybody else is pretty much maxed out. Radis and Finalizer are finally maxed out. And that is just about everything. Hope it helps.